This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com. Let's talk about a couple other guys here. David Otunga is a guy who I think a lot of people assumed, well, he's going to blow it out in a major way. And he's still a part of WWE, but more of a non-wrestling capacity these days. What can you tell us about David Otunga and his in-ring stuff? And I mean, because we can see him in a big role here, main eventing SummerSlam, and now maybe used as more of a panelist and color commentator and things like that. But he's been a part of the company for, 12 years now.
Is he still on the announce team occasionally?
I think so. Yeah. I think he's the occasional panelist.
Well, I think that nobody had a better look than Otunga. He was part of that Nexus group, but once they singled him out and tried to make him a single or put him in a tag matches, and then they left him off for long periods of time, for whatever reason that was, before they decided, okay, I think, the attraction was his look, fact that he had been to law school. The biggest of them all was who his wife was.
Jennifer
Huge
Hudson.
megastar.
Yeah.
And I believe, may be off, but I don't think so. One of the biggest, wish list things, or one of the things the company was hoping for, was that at some point his wife was going to sing the national anthem at WrestleMania. Would have been another good reason to keep David around and take care of him and keep paying him. Seems like a natural fit. Well, she has a record label that might not want to associate her with wrestling. Who knows? These are just speculations on my part, but I feel like that's probably what the wish list was, and that was never going to happen. But they kept him around. But in the process, he wasn't getting in the ring. He wasn't wrestling. He wasn't getting better. During all of these periods of time where you see guys go away, Conrad, at whatever point in their career it is, but they are not on TV, but they're still with the company, those guys are not getting reps. They're not going down to the school on their own and wrestling 3 or 4 times a week. They're basically just sitting home. And I don't know that the company would say that's the right thing to do, or we don't want you to go down there and get hurt. So if we do need you, I don't know how that rhetoric goes by, but if you're not wrestling every day, it's the only thing you can do to stay in ring shape is wrestle. You can pound a Stairmaster all day long, won't matter. You can lift weights all day long, it won't matter. The only way to stay in ring shape is you got to get in there and wrestle, and you got to do it frequently. You got to get those reps, timing and breathing and keeping your body, used to taking that pounding. That's all things that only reps will give you. So, those guys that disappear, they're just sitting home, and I think Dave was one of them.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.